Hello everyone, this is Secondary Mortgage Markets. My name is Marcus Van Deventer. To begin, I'd just like to say that uh, when I started researching this topic, I had no idea what the heck they were talking about. So I hope that through this presentation I might be able to simple things up for you. Then you can have a better understanding of what secondary mortgage markets are. So to begin, what is the secondary mortgage market? Investopedia, the definition they give is the market where mortgage loans and servicing rights are bought and sold between mortgage originators, mortgage aggregators, and investors. It's a market that is extremely large and extremely liquid. Now you may be asking yourself, what the heck does that mean? And I hope we can break that down a little bit in these next coming slides. So first, let's talk about the United States Federal Reserve System, or the Fed. And there's two things that we want to familiarize ourselves with. And the first being the reserve requirement, and the second, the discount rate. Now, the reserve requirement is the minimum fund in cash that the Federal Reserve requires banks to hold, which they cannot touch, they cannot use to lend out. And the second is the discount rate, which is the interest rate in which banks borrow and lend from one another. And that is completely controlled by the Federal Reserve. If those rates go up, then the consumers' interest rates go up as well. So how do banks get their money then? Well, it's through depositors. And what were to happen if the loan expenses were to exceed the depositors? Well, banks wouldn't be able to loan anymore. They'd be out of cash. And that's where the secondary mortgage market comes in. So when banks run out of money, they sell mortgages, thus releasing more funds, and they're able to award mortgages to homeowners. This whole process of selling off the mortgages is what we call secondary mortgage market. So three key players in the secondary mortgage market are Fannie Mae, or the Federal National Mortgage Association, Ginnie Mae, Government National Mortgage Association, and the two oftentimes work together, and Freddie Mac, Federal Home Loan Mortgage Association. There is one other, Farmers Mac, which is the Federal Agricultural Mortgage Corporation, but they deal mostly with farm loans. One way to remember them and what they do. So the female names, like Fannie Mae and Ginnie Mae, deal mostly with FHA loans and VA loans, while those are the male names, Freddie Mac, they deal mostly with conventional loans. And so to the question, what is the current situation and what are future possibilities with secondary mortgage market? They're big. They're always going to be there. I don't see this going away anytime soon. And really, the interesting part about it is this probably happens a lot more than we really realize. It's a huge, huge market. And so it's really here to stay. It's not going anywhere. I hope this presentation helped in a little bit of understanding what secondary mortgage markets are in a more simple way. Thank you for tuning in, and feel free to leave a comment.